You know what I mean? What's the deal, man? We are live, man. We are back. You feel me?
Commercial
we
break
are
and
back.
shit.
Yeah. We had a big commercial break, man. You feel me? But we doing it, man. We back here with my boy Young Goldie one time. Make sure y'all put some big oranges in the chat. We in here chilling, big streaming, man. I hope y'all love that Shame on You episode, man. Y'all heard y'all was going crazy for some reason. I don't know. Do I care? Hell no. But I'm in here though, man. Young Goldie, what's the deal? What's the deal, man?
Hey, what's going on with it? What's going on with it?
Yeah, man. I got my boy in here, man. You feel me? Because, you know, niggas be sitting back on fit. They like, you know what? I need to go see what the fuck that shit do over there. You know what I mean? So the homie said he wanted to come over here. So I'm like, come through. You feel me? Before he, you know, got to do whatever he got to do. Because I know niggas be in and out. But we had BACKONFIGG, man. Let's do it, man. What's the deal? Man, how are you, bro? You feel me?
All right, man, I'm feeling amazing. You know, loving this California weather. You know, I'm from here, but I ain't been here in a minute, you know, so it's feel good being back.
Yeah, man, yeah. So did you buy that Gucci outfit here?
Nah, I got this motherfucker in Miami.
I'm coming back on Fig, yeah, Gucci outfit. Down to the socks.
My nigga got the whole Gucci fit on,
Man,
nigga, in Miami. They be doing it in Miami, huh?
Man, you know, you can't play in Miami because they really coming with it.
They really coming with it. I told them niggas, bro, these motherfuckers be having Rolls Royces everywhere,
Man,
nigga, Lambos everywhere.
Yeah, they be having Bugattis in Miami.
Shit, they
Rolls Royce ain't shit out there, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's a Honda.
Yeah.
They make a nigga feel bad. Like, nigga, I gotta get my game up.
Hey, man, that's where I went to. That's how you level up, you know, get around motherfuckers doing better than you know?
Yeah, man. That's how you gotta do your shit, though. But, you know, I got you here, too, man, because I just noticed you been doing your shit, man. You know, just real motivational, inspirational, you know what I'm saying, type speaker. And I'm mad my boy Smack ain't here because, you know, he a fake-ass pimp. But I'm mad my nigga ain't here, man.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
You ain't heard of him?
no.
You ain't heard of him?
Nah.
Oh, shit. He ain't get no awards or nothing, so
Nah,
he not
I ain't saying it like that. I'm just saying I don't know who that is.
He got 0 awards. Don't even worry about it.
How do you get acknowledged as a pimp, though? Like, how do
I don't know.
people...
For the record, though,
You know what I'm saying?
you know, on live television, I'm not a pimp, nor have I been a pimp, nor do I condone pimping. You know what I'm saying? I was going to say that live.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? We can say that live. You know what I'm saying? But some people be having other family members that have background of pimping, so we can come and be kind of close to it. So I'm just, you know, we was talking about that earlier with the homies, and I'm trying to see, like,
you said, what was the question?
Like, how do they acknowledge you as a pimp? Like, how does it, like, do you know, like, how do niggas be like, hey, my nigga, you a real live nigga?
Man, I mean, it all depends on where you at. You know, they got them little balls that you go to, which, you know, I ain't gonna talk down on them, but, you know, it really ain't about being acknowledged by, you know, the rest of the niggas in the community, man. You count your bread, man. That's how you validate yourself. I mean, I care less what the next nigga thinking about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? If you getting paid, you know, that's the only thing that matters.
Oh, so niggas do be, so those little balls don't be really, like, counting for nothing.
I mean, it count for who it count for. You feel what I'm saying?
So niggas just making up shit.
It count for who it count. It count for who it count for. You feel what I'm saying? But I validate myself. I'm gonna crown my motherfucking self. You feel what I'm saying? Can't no other man validate me more than myself. You feel what I'm saying? I'm counting my paper. If I'm getting my paper, you know, then I am who I say I am. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You feel me? Tell the people where you from, bro.
I'm from Sacramento.
Yeah, Sacramento, born and raised.
Yeah, born and raised. Jumped out to Vegas, was out there for like a decade, you know, when I became a real adult, you know, and that's really where I made my name and things like that. Now I'm out in Miami.
You made your name in Vegas?
Yeah, I made my name in Vegas.
Doing what exactly?
You know, just being a fly guy out there, moving around, hustling, you know, making connections. You know, I got my first Rolls Royce back in 2017, wrapped that motherfucker gold, and that's really where I made my stamp, you know, in the city.
What made you want to rap that motherfucker gold? You want motherfucker to see you?
Yeah, you know, my name is Goldie. You know, everything is about branding and campaigning in the game. You got the campaign heavy. You know, your campaign supersedes you. So, you know, having that gold Rolls Royce, it was motherfuckers knowing about me before, you know, I knew them. So that's how I did it like that.
I mean, you was by yourself doing this shit. You feel me? You was motivated for, you know what I'm saying, just self-motivation, or who did you look up to?
Well, you know, my story is, you know, when I was about 16, 17, my uncle moved down the street from me, and before that, you know, I was just a square, you know what I'm saying, doing what I was doing. He came down the street, showed me a different lifestyle, you know, coming down the street. Back then, it was the H2 Hummer. He had the Hummer with the 30 in the back, 30-inch rims. He had the Benz, he had the 4-door, the 2-door, he had a broad next to him, 3 broads in the back. And you know, when I seen that, you know, I just eyes lit up, and you know, I just got turned on from there. Like, I didn't even know it was possible to live like this. So I got to see what this is about.
Yeah, I mean, cause right now, yeah, I did that shit too. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I was motivated too by the nice car, the whole little shit going crazy. But I'm like, shit, you feel me? It is kind of hard out there, but you do got to do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? You do got to do it yourself. You do got to validate yourself. You got to get out there and you do got to hustle. You feel me?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. You know, I had a whole lot of mentors, like from my uncle to, you know, Johnny Cash to, you know, a lot of dudes' names, so I ain't gonna mention because they don't want me to mention their name. But I was walked down the path the right way. You know, so I was fortunate to have that guidance and the mentors to really show me how this shit really supposed to go, because 99% of the motherfuckers in the game don't know how this shit is supposed to go, and that's how it's supposed to go. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I seen you did some shit with Pimpy Ken too, man.
Oh yeah, that's all right there.
Yeah, how was that though? What did you learn from that shit?
I mean, we it wasn't really me learning something. We was just popping our shit, kicking it, talking. You know, the people learned some shit. You know, we was really just talking some ABCs to us, but you know, it might have been some shit to somebody else.
I mean, yeah, kick some knowledge to me and everybody in here. I see everybody in the chat one time. You feel me? He just really finna kick some knowledge. So we gonna ask my niggas some questions on what to do and what not to do over here. You feel me? Just basic little shit, you know, because you know he be moving around. He know what the fucking deal is. And I told my niggas, look, check this out. I ain't never bought a drink for a bitch at the bar, and I want to know how you feel about that. You feel me?
About what?
For buying a drink for a bitch at the bar. Like, you think is that a correct move to crack a bitch and crack the hoes and do what you supposed to be doing? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you just, you know, do some player shit, you feel me, kick back and then just try to kick your little knowledge at the bitch and try to get her number or do whatever you got to do?
Man, it all depends on what you went out the situation, first of all. You got to tell me what the objective is, and then I can tell you if that's the right move or not.
What if a nigga just trying to fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you trying to fuck, then yeah, you can buy the broad a drink. You doing anything and everything to loosen her up, you know, and make her a little off balance so you can get in where you fit in. So if you buying her a drink for that purpose, then it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, even still, like, I done seen players, there's some players, you know, they not gonna buy a woman a drink. But a player with some real game could still buy the woman a drink and still end up knocking her. So it depends on how much game you got.
And when you say knocking her, you trying to, you know what I'm saying, you knocking her for the chili.
Yeah. If you trying to do something with her, you know, put her in position for something.
Yeah, how I get an old lady for some chili, man?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at now, nigga. This rent gotta get paid.
Well, let me tell you this, right? It's like this. I could give you a whole bunch of ways to go about it, but the easiest way to get some money is to look like some money, right? Like, it take a long time to learn some game and the wordplay and this, that, and the third. But if you ain't got that, what you need to do is be looking like $1 million. Because you can't ask for $10,000 if she don't look like you already got it. You got to look like you don't need the money you asking for to really get it. Because she don't want to take a chance with you. She want to look. It got to look like you already been dealing with that money, and this money is nothing to you for her to give it to you. If she feel like you need it, she ain't gonna want to give it to you.
How do you approach a bitch to give you anything?
Man, the same way you approach anybody for anything. You just ask for it, and that's what most dudes' problem is. They scared to ask for it, not knowing, hey, if you ask for it, you might get it more times than you thought. But you can't be scared to ask for it, which means you can't be scared to blow the broad, right? Most of these dudes are so scared to blow the broad, they won't even ask for it. And you didn't even know if you could have got it. And I don't care, because if you ask me, the broad blew me. So I'm going to ask for it. She give it to me. She give it to me. She don't, and that blow it ain't her loss to me.
Do you believe in faking it till you make it?
I mean, I feel like everybody's supposed to act as if before, you know, that shit is in the Bible, you know, act as if. You get what I'm saying? Of course, you got to put the work in and do the things and do the steps, but you got to be thinking you somebody before you somebody.
Yeah, so what kind of advice you give to a young man that's right out here, you know, barely, you know, doing his thing and trying to crack a bitch or whatever the case may be, and he just he getting his feet wet, but you know, he getting turned down a lot. You know what I'm saying? Getting turned down a lot. And he really don't know what's going on. Like, what kind of advice can you give to a young nigga out here trying to do it up?
Advice I would give to somebody starting out in the game right now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give the same advice that I would give a loved one of mine. I would say, go a different route. You finna end up in prison. That's it. Because listen, you ain't got the game. If you ain't got somebody to sit down and walk you through this shit, it's way too many pitfalls. You're gonna end up in prison. And it's a lot of dudes that I know right now sitting in prison with way more game than a lot of these dudes. And what you think, you finna out you know, shit them? Nah, it ain't gonna happen. You gonna end up in prison. That's all that's gonna happen. And guess what? When you get out of prison, go ahead and sign up as a sex offender too. though. Just on top of that, you feel what I'm saying? So if you ain't got somebody to really walk you down this path, it ain't even no point. And then in this day and age, man, there's so many other ways to get money. Why is you going this route? It looked like the easy route, but it's really not. You get what I'm saying? You can walk outside right now and see 10 millionaires in the square world. How many millionaire pimps do you know? I don't know too many. You feel what I'm saying? So if money is the real objective, you feel me? Go do something with better odds, cause making it in this game is like motherfucking lottery, like motherfucking going to the league. You ain't that special.
Man, I was listening to you talk about some shit where you was like, look, check this out. If the bitch don't like you, nigga, you need to get the fuck on. Like you can't tell the signs. You don't know what's going on. That's not a relationship you need to be in. You need to get up out of there.
Yeah, I was just talking about, man, listen. When these women be acting a certain type of way, man, it's just, man, just take it for what it is. Y'all be making excuses for the broad. Man, she just don't like you. When a woman like you, she don't give you no problem. When a woman like you, you don't gotta ask her twice to do something for you. When a woman like you, she show you every day in every way that she like you. So if she ain't doing the things you want, if she ain't doing the things you need her to do, man, she just don't like you. Go get you a broad that do like you. But these dudes out here, they be hanging on to a woman who don't really like them, because I don't know, it's something inside these dudes, man. They can't just let a broad go.
I mean, and too, you know, some niggas it's mixed signals, because you got the money, you looking like money. Now bitch want to take your money. Now the bitch really don't like you. Your money get dry. Now the bitch drying up and she don't like you. You feel me? And niggas don't be. That's where the confusion is. Niggas don't be knowing what the fuck to do.
You know, these dudes be leading with their money, and when you lead with the money, you don't even get a broad a chance to like you. She liking a lifestyle, because as soon as she came around, you was paying for this, doing this, you was making a lifestyle great. You didn't even give her a chance to like who you was as a person. That's why I say, man, a broad come get with me, man, we ain't doing nothing. We ain't having nothing, we ain't doing nothing, I ain't buying nothing. Is you still around? Okay, then. You stay down long enough, then I know it's real. Then okay, maybe you deserve that. But these dudes is leaning on the money because they ain't got nothing else to offer. They ain't got no personality. They ain't got no swag. They ain't got no information. They ain't got no nothing to give the woman other than, you know, the trappings of things that come with the wealth. So therefore, they got to lead with that. But what I say is, if you want to find a real woman, don't lead with that. See which ones stick around. That's going to be the one for you. And yeah, it's not going to be as many women that stick around, but the ones that do is going to be for really down for you.
So if you going on a date with a bitch, you're not paying for the first date?
If I initiated the date, of course, because with that, you know, I got manners, I got etiquette. If I'm chasing a woman, if I'm trying to get her, then yeah, I told her I wanted to go out. But if the broad is on my line and she asked she want to go out, man, you pay for it. You the one who asked about it.
How you break that conversation down at the table? Bill comes, Bill lands.
No. We had this sorted out before we went out.
Oh, it's before y'all even eat food.
Because if she asked me to go out to eat, then I'm gonna say, all right, you got it. I ain't finna be looking goofy at the table. I'm gonna ask her, because really that's a test. It ain't about the money. I just want to know, do she like me enough to do that? And if she don't like me enough to do that, then we don't need. It ain't nothing else for us to do. Ain't nothing else for us to talk about. I only deal with women who like me a lot, and it ain't that many women who like me a lot. But I only need a handful in this world of 3 billion women, and more dudes should think like that. Because if you start right, you gonna finish right. If you start wrong, you gonna finish wrong. You start out chasing, you gonna keep chasing. Right? And how you supposed to be a leader as a man if you chasing a woman? That don't even make sense. You following her if you chasing, but then you want to turn around and say, I'm the man, I'm gonna be the leader. Now she gotta follow you. It ain't gonna work like that. She gotta start out following. She gotta start out chasing. You know what I'm saying? In the game, it's a saying, you know, a true player know how to get chose. And a true player know how to put himself in position to be chose and have patience. You know, most of these dudes ain't got that.
Yeah, and also you was talking about you know the internet will crucify you out here talking about the dinner shit. Bitches hate that shit. Nigga ain't paid for my dinner. Nigga ain't did this. Nigga ain't. Y'all niggas is broke. Y'all niggas is this. Y'all niggas is that. But also I was listening to you say something about y'all niggas is chasing the bitches that want to look pretty and want to do this and want to do that. Go get the cool little bra. Go get the nigga that's just over here to the side. Go over here. You know what I'm saying?
So I always
go over here.
I always tell this story, right? It's like the philosophy of my life, and not the introduction to the game, but just the introduction to, you know, change my paradigm on how to deal with women. You know, I was in a club, I was like 16, 17. My uncle used to be able to take me to the regular club. And I'm looking at this fine, little light-skinned, thick little thing in the middle of the club. You know, she ain't give me too much attention, but she kind of playing with me and shit. He coming to grab me, whisper me in my ear. He said, man, stop looking at that broad that you want and start looking at that little funny-looking bitch in the corner that's looking at you, right? You know what I'm saying? And he told told me, he said, that bitch right there gonna cause you a motherfucking problem. But that little broad in the corner, that little funny looking broad in the corner, she gonna do everything you want her to do. Yeah. And you know, it changed my paradigm. And then once you realize, man, a bad bitch ain't nothing but a mirage, man, you take any broad off the street, man, and give her a wig, put some makeup on her, put some eyelashes on her, get her titties done, give her a BBL. That's what everybody say a bad bitch is. So instead of trying to get that bitch who already done up, why don't you go get the bitch who really like you, regardless of what she looking like, and then you could put that on top of her. You get what I'm saying?
And put it together real quick.
Put it together.
Yeah, put it together real quick. A lot of motherfuckers don't be understanding that though. But it do look hot out here. That BBL is attractive out here.
Yup.
Them titties and the BBL is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Why niggas saying I'm wearing fake Gucci?
That nigga looking at the chat now.
The chat gonna say whatever, bro.
You gotta be a bold motherfucker to come in some fake Gucci like this hard. You feel me? Maybe like if I just had a hat, but come on, man.
Full Gucci fit fake is a dangerous game. That's a dangerous game, nigga.
Come on.
That nigga full Gucci fake head to toe. Wow. Nigga,
I'm gonna fuck him up with this one.
Yeah,
hey, man, listen, this shirt and these pants alone was like $2,600, man.
Shit. I mean, you do, like you said, you do gotta look like money, but do you really like? You gotta be that materialistic?
Nah. I'm gonna tell you like, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? You ain't got to. But I don't, you know, some niggas like to talk for their money. Man, I don't. I like to get chose with my mouth closed. And what I'm saying is saying money without me saying it. You know, all these niggas are screaming the same shit, especially these days with the music. Everybody think they got some game. All these niggas is saying the same shit. We saying all the same shit, but who's the bitch gonna listen to? You or me? I got a gold Rolls Royce. We saying the same shit. We saying we could elevate her. Who you think she gonna believe? So now I got the trap and you didn't. Why? Because I put it on. Shit, I could be living out my motherfucking Rolls Royce. This could be the only outfit I got, but I'm gonna get paid though. So do you want to try to talk her into it? You know, because this gonna talk her into it. That's all I'm saying. You want to work harder or smarter? That's all I'm saying. And this don't work just for women. This work for everybody. You know how many business deals I've had because I got a Rolls Royce? How they treat me different places? How many different rooms I'm able to get in because I'm looking like this? You know, so that's a free game right there. It's not just for the women. It's for everybody.
Yeah, an older gentleman told me your watch is a conversation starter.
Yep.
And I was like, damn, you feel me? I had to take heed to that shit. Then, you know, once I put it on, it is a conversation starter. Maybe you want to go to the restaurant, niggas is looking at you. The first thing niggas do, what do you do?
Yeah.
That's the first thing they say is, what do you do? And then once that happens, you got to know what's going on. You feel me? You got to know, work your deals like that. But
yeah, I don't like trying to talk a motherfucker into who I am. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you who I am. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, everybody's saying the same shit. Everybody saying the same thing. Everybody saying they got this. Everybody saying they this big dog. Everybody full of shit to me. So show me. I'm from the show me say. Show me what you talking about, because everybody talking.
Yeah, everybody is talking. Everybody is talking, man. As far as like, how do you feel about marriage? You feel me? Like, because marriage is a big thing too, and marriage is a big thing too on social media, and they kind of put a number on that shit too. If you in a relationship,
what you mean number?
When I say how long you been in a relationship?
Oh,
like
okay.
2, 3, 4 years. You know what I mean? Like if you in a relationship that long, you must be getting married. And bitches, if you're not getting married, bitch, you a psycho and you trash. But how do you feel about that, man?
I mean, it's a couple ways to go about it. One, I mean, why we got to get married in a contract with the government? But on the flip hand, I see if a woman been down for you while you chasing your dreams and she been holding it down, she been holding the kids down, she been doing her little job so you can go take risks and take chances to try to come up, and you finally come up and you leave her, well, she got to roll into the deal. And what a marriage contract does is say, nah, I'm here for you. You gonna do what you do, and if this thing split, I get half, right? So I think that's what it started for back in the day. It was a lot of dudes who was going to college to be doctors, and they nurse girlfriend would be working and shit like that, and they would leave they nurse girlfriend. So they started marriage so you could split shit in half, right? And I feel like for the right situation you should, but most of the time, man, these bras ain't out here doing nothing for you. Right. So there ain't no reason to get married. Why? So she could take half of something that she didn't earn? No, that's a con job for real most of the time. You know, and if you really want to be serious about it and say, okay, she been down for me, I don't want to get in this contract with the government. Okay, well, let's get some real estate property together. That's going to be our marriage. So if this shit don't work out, you have something to fall back on if I just want to leave. You know, I just feel like, just be fair in your relationships. You know, the marriage thing is imbalanced because the woman ain't even bringing nothing to the table, but she want half when she leave. If she bringing something to the table, then okay, she deserve half or half of what she put in, and you can set that up without marriage.
Yeah, but taking half of what I earned is wild.
That's crazy.
That's really actually a wild thing though. And then you might have to give some spousal support on top of that.
Yeah, that shit
then
wild.
some child support on top of that.
All
and then
support.
It's like, bitch, what else you want? It's like the judge is like, bitch, what else you need?
It's like
you
we
need
still
a whip
together.
too? Like, you feel me? Take a couple houses while you at it. Like, you struggle so bad, so much. I be looking at these niggas like, damn, these niggas just got hit for some shit. Like, they be wild out here,
but you
man.
know, at the same time, though, they chose wrong. Why would you get married to a woman like that anyway? She ain't bringing nothing to the table. What was the point of getting married? Because she wanted to? Well, bitch, that don't make sense to me. Just because you want to do some shit, how does this benefit us? How does us, we can have a ceremony, but how does me getting into this contract benefit us? No, what it does is give you leverage. I ain't giving a bitch no leverage on me. You get what I'm saying? As soon as a broad gets some leverage, she a different person. You don't know who somebody is until they got leverage on you. You know what I'm saying? You'll be with a girl for 3, 4, 5 years. Soon as she get pregnant, she a different person. Why? Because she got some leverage on you. So I don't even want to see what my bitch look like when she got some leverage on me.
That's
when
right.
The bitch get pregnant.
Now she talking a little bit more spicy to you.
Hey, go get the chips.
You take out the trash, bitch.
What you? I just asked you something twice. You really can't. I mean, have you ever been put in that situation, or have you ever been in that situation where a girl thought she had leverage on you?
Man, I have a son right now, and you know, I was with his mom for a while, and it wasn't until she got pregnant that she flipped the whole script on me. I'm like, who is this person? And that's when I knew at that age, oh, she didn't have no leverage on me. Now that she does, it's a different person. So ever since then, I said I vowed I'll never give a broad leverage over me ever again.
I mean, how did you handle that situation?
Man, shoot, it's hard to handle a situation when somebody got your seed and they playing game, because you can't disassociate yourself from the feelings that you have for your child. So she was really able to pull me by my motherfucking nose, up, down, left, right, whichever way she wanted me to. You know what I'm saying? So it was really fucked up, but you know what? It made me as cold as I am to this day, because I feel like any woman would do that with the right leverage on you.
Damn, so that really fucked up your future relationships with women and how you gonna treat them leading and going into the next relationship, though. You feel me?
No, what it did was made me smart, because not just for women, it's just in general. I understand who people aren't who they are. It's how much leverage do they have. Don't give nobody no leverage on you, then they can't control you.
Yeah, that's crazy. Especially using your kid, though.
Yeah.
I do see that a lot. And I be, you only got one kid?
Yeah.
Seeing that one kid, it be that one fucking kid. You know what I mean? Because when you're a father, you first time father,
you know,
your heart is
with
big.
a son too.
Yeah, it's like, like your heart is so fucking big. It's like, oh, I want my kid, and then she looking at you like, bitch, fuck you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I know that shit fucking heartbreaking. You feel me? And then she probably could be looking at this like, nigga, shut your ass. So you wasn't saying that shit the other day, nigga. What the hell I told you? Nah, that shit be fucked up.
Nah, I do.
Yeah, you feel me? I see you motherfuckers in here, man. Motherfuckers talking about he talking that talk, man. He talking that talk. I see a lot of motherfuckers in here, man, that can relate to this shit. Make sure you like this video one time, man. We ain't here for a second stream, man. Young Goldie in the building, man. Spitting game for us, trying to see what's going on, man. You feel me? What you working on? What you been doing, though, bro? You feel me? Like, what you got going, man?
Man, you know, I'm just working on, getting my YouTube channel up and trying to push that. Got a couple of deals, and, I'm a coach. I do coaching. I get your body right, your macros right. I got my game course. I got my game program. I got my coaching that I do. So, I'm just working on that, trying to build my name, trying to spread this message. You know what I'm saying?
And your YouTube is
Game Guy Goldie.
Oh, Game Guy Goldie.
How do you feel about this new movement of like these alpha male content creators like what's his name, Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit?
Yes, me. Man, they doing their thing. I just jumped on the internet maybe like a year ago, so I ain't too familiar with everything. I know the big names though. I just feel like they got some good points, but I gotta bring my perspective to the table, because I feel like ain't nobody got my perspective. You got some people from the game, you got some people doing their thing, but I feel like where I'm coming from is just a little bit unique and a little different. And some people need to hear where I'm coming from. When you looking at something, you saying, man, I don't really feel that. Well, it's your time to get on the stage and say where you coming from.
Right. And then when these niggas don't practice what they preach, does it kind of, do you feel like it diminishes the whole movement as a whole?
Like who are you talking about?
Like right now, there's a big thing going on with Fresh and his whole allegations that Fresh got with this girl who may have been an escort.
Yeah.
And he got her pregnant.
Well, I don't really know his content as far as like what he be saying. What do he be saying?
It's all the trust no bitch, don't fuck with no girl with no condom. The bitch owe you everything. every bitch a slut if she got bodies, basically. But you fucking on an escort, got an escort pregnant, and you try to pay her off to get her to abort the baby. That's everything against what you preaching for the past 3 years.
Well, you know, you definitely want to live in line with what you're talking about, but you know, we see that in the media all the time. You know, people say one thing, pastors say one thing, do another. So, you know, it's really just a lesson to everybody watching, man. You got to practice what you preach. I mean, but at the same time, you know, is he still wrong for preaching that message if it's a good message? If it's the right message, is he wrong for preaching it even if you don't practice it, if it's helping somebody else?
Yes and no, because I mean, you kind of
if a nigga smoking crack and tell somebody, hey, don't smoke crack.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
But you also diminishing the credibility of it because you doing it.
Nah, that's for sure. That is for sure. That's why I'm out here, man. You know, I'm out here to give my perspective on situations and, you know, live what the fuck I'm talking about.
Now, I mean, I feel like you a little bit more credible. I mean, in what you talking about, because I feel like the niggas that's talking ain't been through shit.
Man, well, you know, I feel like that, but everybody could say anything. So it's one of those things, man. Don't judge me based on who I said I am. Judge me based on the information that's coming out of my mouth. Do it make sense to you if you try to do it work? You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker could say anything. A motherfucker could have been somebody, ain't nobody now. So it's like, what is the information correct? That's all that matters.
Here go my boy. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to my boy channel, man. He getting
man,
it going, man.
I'm trying to get it up. I'm trying to get it up.
Yeah, you feel me? He on there. He Bandman Kevo on there, Mr. Organic on there. You feel me? Yeah. My boy doing it up, you feel me?
Follow, chat.
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to my boy. He be really talking that talk, man. He be really talking that talk, man. Feel me? Game God Goldie. Feel me, in the building, man.
Go back one.
Gorgeous Dre.
Yeah.
What was my boy on there talking about? He was getting a little agitated and heated. Then he came in, he was bringing that shit back. I like that shit, though. You feel me? He was going crazy. You feel me?
We had that whole interview. I forget. He talked on a lot of points. You know, Dre, man. You know, he heavy with his speech. You know, he come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was speaking on manhood. You feel me? And today's women. You feel me? Like, how you feel about that? Do you feel like a lot of motherfuckers is out here acting a little bit too feminine, listening to too much Sexy Red, or what?
I mean, of course, yeah, we all see that. We all see the decline, and we see it because, you know, men is being raised by single mothers or they father not really in the household and things like that. But I always say like this, man. I ain't gonna sit up here and talk about the women, how the women are, how the dudes are, because that shit don't concern me. Man, it's always been low-level women for low-level niggas. It's always been that, right? And I'm a high-level dude, so I get high-level women, man. And I don't even see the ones that everybody else talking about. Same with dudes, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole bunch of soft dudes, feminine type dudes, man. I don't fuck with them niggas. I don't even see them niggas. We don't have nothing to talk about. So, you know, we not on the same wavelength. So we don't even come across each other. I don't really be worried about what other niggas be doing. I be worried about what the fuck I be doing.
Yeah, oh goddamn.
Basically.
Like, so do you drink?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, you don't drink. You feel me? You work out heavy.
Yeah.
You be doing your thing. You been my boy back here again.
Yeah, man. You know.
Yeah.
And let me speak on that real quick, man, because I used to drink, I used to smoke, I used to do all of that, man. And it was when I stopped smoking, everybody was like, "Hey, man, what you been doing, man? You want to come up, man?" I told them, man, I stopped smoking. You know, I didn't realize till I stopped smoking that I was living in a perpetual fog. But it was I smoked all the time, so I didn't really realize it till I stopped. And I ain't trying to get nobody to stop smoking, but I can say for a fact I wouldn't be where I am right now if I kept smoking the way I did. And maybe, you know, smoking don't do the same thing to everybody, but for me, that shit was holding me back. And it made me procrastinate. It made me eat bad. It had me not as sharp as I could be. And as soon as I stopped that shit, you know, I became more successful. And so that's what I turn around and just try to teach, not to tell somebody what to do, but this is what happened for me. And then when I dropped the drink, you know, it gave me a little bit more edge, had me a little bit more sharper as well. So I preach that message, like, and this is for anybody. I don't know if this the type of stream for that, but anybody who's in a fucked up position right now, anybody who's down and out right now, the first thing that you need to do is not add more shit to your plate. It's about a removal process first, man. Just cut the vices first. If you just cut the vices, your life will automatically elevate. Then once you get the baseline, then you start adding more things. I feel like you know, with the people that I coach, cutting the vices is probably the most important thing if you want to elevate in your life.
Man, I heard you say a bitch called you boring, nigga, because you didn't drink.
Oh, yeah, man.
I got a few motherfucking homies that don't drink and smoke. Yeah. And they be like, nigga,
you sober?
Like, what we gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we finna do, nigga? You feel me? Like he poured up a shot right now. Like, I don't think my nigga drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but Yeah, bitch called you boring because you don't drink, man. I mean, that's a whole lot of people out here. A lot of some niggas ain't smoking weed and drinking like that. So you feel me? You know, what was the answer to that?
Shit. I mean, look, and I get this on a regular basis, but that was, if you saw the video, I was kind of heated, man, because, I hate that shit, because a bitch feel like I'm supposed to entertain her. That's not my motherfucking job. Bitch, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not your motherfucking jester. You feel me, bitch? You entertain me. I don't need no alcohol to be myself. That's your problem. You get what I'm saying? If you don't like how I am, bitch, you can move around. You feel me? I'm fucking with the one who fuck with me for how I am right now. I don't gotta drink. I ain't gotta smoke. I ain't gotta act. That's what the bitch want, though. She want a motherfucking junkie who gonna do some wild, crazy shit. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So my thing to that is, man, I really don't care how you feel about it. You feel me? I'm not here to entertain you. That's not my job, but that's what these niggas do. They whole entire purpose around bitches is to entertain them like a motherfucking jester, shuck and jive for these hoes, man. I'm not doing it.
You feel like when you see this shit, you go to the club, do you be like more so amazed and disappointed at the same time? Like, look at these niggas in the section fucking shit up for everybody because they shutting, jiving, and pouring hoes drinking, man, and it's going crazy.
Man, like I say, I really don't care what niggas is doing. The more niggas not like me, the better, because then I stand out. Now I'm different when I approach the broad, because she see everything that's going on, and I'm different.
A girl ever called you sassy?
All the time.
How you respond to that?
I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna have a nonsensical conversation with a broad. You know what I'm saying? They only saying that shit when I say something. When I say like I'm the prize, or broad gotta come to me with something, or she gotta pay for the dinner. Anything that's not in line with supporting a woman, they gonna call you sassy to try to downplay your manhood. So I don't entertain nonsense.
It's a whole lot of that going on, though. A lot of women out here trying to downplay niggas' manhood.
It's a psychological game. It's a reverse psychology.
It is reverse psychology.
If you don't pay for everything in a household, if you make your woman pay 50%, if you ain't paying for the meal, you not a man. You know what I'm saying? That's reverse psychology. Bitch, how you gonna tell me what a man is and you ain't never been one? Come on.
I like that right there.
Your opinion don't count.
Y'all see that? Y'all niggas getting the game. Y'all see that? Y'all getting game in this motherfucker, man. But one thing I do need y'all to do is go subscribe to my boy channel.
Appreciate that. Hey, go follow me on Instagram. Young Goldie _ on Instagram. Young Goldie _ on Instagram.
Young Goldie _ on Instagram. Yeah, you be doing it up over there too. Homie, hold up. I'm finna go over there too, man.
Chat said, my nigga tough.
Hey, my nigga be shit. My nigga
said, cold, I don't,
homie.
Nigga.
He cold, homie. Hold on. Y'all gonna see what's going on. You know what I'm saying over here.
Two things I never seen: a pig with wings and a bitch that I need.
I almost want to ask him some shit about my life. But I don't want to do it on here.
You want to ask a nigga? You want to ask a nigga some shit about your life?
Some shit is private because he's saying so much shit.
This nigga be saying shit, homie. Look at this nigga, homie.
Bossing them broad up.
Oh, yeah.
And then you take her to another level. Then you have a kid by her, and now she talking different.
Man.
Like,
man,
the contract signed.
But I be trying to tell niggas it's an easy way to avoid that.
How's that?
Don't listen. I got a slogan. I say
kids with her.
Well, yeah. At that point, it's all fucked up. But I say all the time, you don't spoil her so she loyal. You spoil her if she loyal. You gotta wait until she prove herself. Most of these dudes, if the bitch just around, she get points. Bitch don't get no points just for being around. You got to be around and doing something, making shit better, bringing something to the table.
Well, she was proving herself at the beginning. She was doing all of that and above.
Ooh.
I'm talking about financially, mentally, spiritually, being there. I'm talking about on point.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, and you probably not gonna like the answer, but I ain't just telling to you. This shit I live by, man. I don't give a fuck. We have 4, 5 kids live in a house together. The moment that you not treating me the way I feel like I deserve, bitch, I'm gone. We'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. Because as long as she know you ain't gonna leave, the disrespect or whatever the situation may be ain't never gonna stop. If you ain't willing to walk away from the situation, man, it ain't never gonna be right. The broad gotta know you willing to walk away and you really mean that shit. That's the only way she gonna act right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell niggas all the time, man. I don't care. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Bitch, get out of pocket, I'm gone. And I mean that shit.
Yeah, chat.
And because I mean that shit, she don't even try me. And if she do try me, it's a win-win. I'm gone anyway. So either way, I ain't got to deal with it.
I'm pulling
That's
up
how I
Gucci
feel.
fit tomorrow, dog.
Hey, well,
I'm pulling up Gucci fit tomorrow. Don't
Nah, man, hey, this ain't Gucci. This ain't Gucci. This is Game Guy. You know what I'm saying?
It's over for you. It's over for you, bitches. Oh my God.
hey, here you go, right here. I wanna listen to this one too, homie.
That's another thing that they not gonna like. He
What?
teaching men how to be stronger and encouraging men.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of women that's bashing.
Yeah, they all- that's
men
all they
not
do.
Letting, that's teaching other men how to be stronger with their esteem
Man,
and they whole.
Man,
because immediately he goes,
you get it.
Sure.
You get it. It's all about, I'm just trying to empower the man. The woman, it's all about the woman. Happy wife, happy life. I say, no, fuck that. Happy king are not a goddamn thing. It's about me. Oh, she say she the prize. No, I say I'm the prize. Why are men not allowed to feel like they the one? I'm just telling everybody in here, every man out there, no, you the one. Why she more important than you? The bitch ain't more important than me. Everybody should feel like that about themselves, not just me.
Them everything for Mother's Day, but Father's Day is a.
That's what I'm saying. Why do we allow that? Why do we allow that? Because society has programmed that to be okay. Well, not in my household. I'm the motherfucking prize. I'm the most important. If I ain't happy, nobody in my house is happy. It ain't if she ain't happy. If she ain't happy, she better get that shit together. You know what I'm saying? But you can live however you want to live. You ain't got to live by the script that society done gave you.
Yeah. I'm finna
He
bring
living it. He taking care of his kid. He taking care of his wife.
You know, full custody of mine. You know what I'm saying?
I'm finna. Oh, you got full custody?
Full custody, yo. I told you, listen, hey, Uno reverse on her ass. You feel me? You try to play them games like that? All right, bet. I'll show something to you. And you know what? I don't even do her wrong like she did me. You know, I don't never try to deprive her of seeing my son. I don't play no games with her. But guess what? Now it's in control. And guess what? Now her behavior towards me is completely different. Why? Because she don't have no leverage on me. So you know you got to do what you got to do. Don't never let nobody get no leverage on you.
Man, custody is crazy.
Yeah.
To take that, especially from a woman.
Yeah.
If a woman doesn't have full custody of their
Tell you
children,
something.
that really tells you something. And I don't know, I'm not talking about his baby mama or anything out there, just speaking in general. You don't have full custody of your children, you a punk bitch. Man, that is crazy. If you don't have full custody of your children, that means you don't give a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But you know,
about yourself or your kids.
Let me tell you something though. You know, as a man, I feel like it's very important if you have a son to have full custody, because you need to be the dominant influence. All the problems that I feel like I went through in my life were the fact of me not having a father figure in my life. My life would have been a completely different trajectory. And I know a lot of the people that I know in prison and things like that, had they would have had a father in their life would have turned out different. So I feel like sometimes even 50-50 ain't enough, because that influence over there, if it ain't right, you know, it's going to influence your child in the right way. So I just feel like, you know, as a man, you should step up so you could influence your son to be the best man he could be, because a woman could never teach a man how to be a man.
Yeah, you're right. I wanna look at this. I'm gonna let everybody listen to this shit though. You cold, man. You was talking about haters, homie.
Then fuck it. But a hater is unbiased. A hater is gonna tell you something even your mama wanna tell you but don't wanna hurt your feelings about.
And if you're smart, you'll listen.
So listen to your haters. I feel like it's so valuable if you have somebody around you who can give you accurate perspective on you. And that's why I listen to my haters. If it makes sense, then I'm gonna listen to it. If it's just some bullshit, then fuck it. But a hater is unbiased. A hater is gonna tell you something even your mama wanna tell you but don't wanna hurt your feelings about.
And if you're smart, you'll listen.
So listen to your haters. I feel like it's
Talking about
Oh,
before.
earlier?
Yeah, probably before.
Yeah. That's crazy, homie, right there. That's crazy,
that's
man.
real. Let me tell you. Let me break that shit down, man. I feel like lack of self-awareness is probably people's biggest reason that they not getting to where they want to get to. It's one thing, one habit, one thing that you doing that everybody see that you don't see, that's holding you back from that next level, but you can't see it because you can never see the picture from inside the frame. That's why it's very important to have people around you who really love you, who will tell you the truth, because love ain't lies. Most people don't want to hurt your feelings, and in this fake ass society, people will judge you on your flaw your whole life and never tell you, and that means you could never fix it. But it's one or two things that you have. If you fix, you'll go to the next level. That's why I'm always I'm gonna look at the comments. If something makes sense in this motherfucker, hey, good looking. Now I seen something that nobody told me, but everybody was thinking. Like somebody walking out the bathroom with some toilet paper on their shoe. You know, everybody see it. Not everybody gonna tell you. I want you to tell me so I could, get it together. And a lot of times, especially when you having money and you in position, niggas around you ain't gonna tell you about yourself. And cause they not gonna tell you about yourself, you forever had them flaws. That's why you always should be looking for mentors and people above you that can keep it real with you. That's like a life hack.
How do you separate real criticism from like just hate shit?
Man, I mean, it's hard because we all got egos. So sometimes you be like, nah, that ain't real, but it really is. So I mean, I can't give you that answer. The thing is, just understand you have that bias in your mind and really just take time and get out your emotions and see if you can figure it out.
Yeah, because I mean, we not perfect. We definitely not perfect. We definitely not perfect. But sometimes, even if you look on these gossip sites or social media sites or whatever the case may be, and something happen and people just jump into conclusions, everything don't be right. You feel me?
That's for sure. Most of it ain't.
Yeah,
but it'll be one gem in there though that might. Yeah,
it might be one in there. Now, let me ask you about this, man. Since we in this motherfucker, we no bias, cause you gonna give me a real answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Diddy comes out of this motherfucking hotel room with a towel on. Cassie is running to the motherfucking elevator. She pushing the button. He catches up with her. Boom. He do what he do. He drag her to the ground. He kick her. You feel me? Try to drag her back in the room. Everybody on Diddy head. It's some people, and I heard Craig Smith. And, over there, 5150, they was talking about this shit. And, they said every bitch ain't a victim. And we don't know what this bitch has done, what she said, what is this. But, also me and a lot of other people, that agree with me. Like, bruh, still, that shit is not justified kicking no bitch while she on the ground. You know what I'm saying? What's your opinion on what Diddy, in his situation, what he got going on?
Man, my opinion on Diddy is let he who is without sin cast the first stone, number one. And number two, specifically about that video, man, that's just an example of what the fuck drugs and alcohol do. Because ain't no way that man was sober doing her like that. So that should be a warning to everybody. Stay off them motherfucking drugs. And two, look at all these women who want to be in position with a powerful, successful man. Well, guess what? Sometimes when you with a powerful, successful man who you dependent on, you can't leave bad situations. So rethink you always trying to get a rich nigga to depend on. Because sometimes that might happen to you and you can't leave.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you can't leave, or you don't want to leave because you don't want to go back to that lifestyle.
Exactly.
Where he got you from.
Because you put yourself in a position to depend on a man. It's not all good when you're trying to look for a man to depend on.
So I mean, when Diddy did apologize and he was up front, he was apologizing. Do we accept his apology as the black culture? Because the black culture is really the ones that's crucifying this nigga.
I mean, I don't really feel like it's for us to. He didn't do nothing to us. He did something to Cassie. So it's up to her to see if she accepts that apology. And I'm sure she don't. After I seen that motherfucking video, listen, let me tell these niggas something too, right? Yeah. I don't really like to speak on motherfuckers like that. Like in 48 Laws of Power, you don't want to make unnecessary enemies. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be talking about these powerful people in position. You never know, you might cross paths with them one day. Or you might have offended somebody in that network that's going to shut a door for you all because you wanted to speak on something that really didn't make no difference for you to speak on anyway. So people should really be thinking about when they just be on these podcasts talking about certain people, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that whole situation, man, I think like this, right? If that was my mom, if that was my auntie, if that was my cousin, if that was something like that, nigga would be hot, man. And you can't justify that. It ain't really nothing she could have done, to justify that in my eyes. But I wasn't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there. But, us looking at the video, hell fucking no.
Yeah.
Hell fucking no.
I noticed you be reading books a lot. Is there any certain types of books that you would recommend to men?
Hey, man, that's a great question, man. I'm big on books. I read every day. I think that's one of the, pillars to my success as well because there's so much motherfucking game in books, man. The first time I read a book when I went to jail, first time I ever read, I was grown as hell. Never read a book before. Cheated all through school. Went to jail, read a book, and it changed my life. And I was looking at that motherfucker the whole time, like so excited. Like, ain't no way they putting this much game in a book for free and anybody could get it. It's so much information. It's billionaires who have lived full lives and put their entire journey in a book. all their pitfalls, all their successes, everything that this man took 70 years to learn in one book that you can read today. You got to be a fucking fool not to read it. But if you starting out with a book, man, you know, I like a small little book. It's called As a Man Thinketh. Man, they just talk about, you know, the quality of your mind is going to be the quality of your reality. And then Self-Discipline by Brian Tracy, because, you know, I really feel like having self-discipline, without self-discipline, you can't have anything. And then Think and Grow Rich, man, that's another great book. I really feel like every man should be reading, man. If you want a woman, man, the best way to have a woman is to continually be learning and growing, because you got to continually reinvent yourself if you want to have your broad long term. If you're not continually getting better in some way, shape, or form, your woman gonna get bored and she gonna leave you, or she gonna give you problems. You got to continually be an upgrading something, and the easiest way to do that is through books. The wisdom that you gain through books that you can then dispel into her, man, ain't nothing a woman like more than a man she can learn from.
Yeah, you cold.
Based off that first book you were saying, are you big on power of the tongue, manifestation and shit like that?
1,000%, man. And self-talk, really, you know, even if we don't even got to take it as deep as manifestation, even though I believe that's real, just self-talk. Being able to monitor what you're saying in your head when you're doing things, I feel like is a difference. You know, when you wake up in the morning, are you talking shit in your head like, damn, it's early, damn, I want to go back to bed? Or are you saying, man, this is nothing to me, I'm doing it? When you go to the gym and you talking shit like, man, this shit hurt, I don't want to do this. Or you saying, man, I'm a motherfucking beast, I don't want to be here, but I'm doing it anyway, and that make me better than everybody. That's how my self-talk is.
So you just, I mean, gym motivation is hard. I know you talking shit about niggas that don't got gym motivation, because you definitely cheating yourself. If you say you're gonna get up to go to the gym and then all of a sudden you don't, you fall off. You feel me? How you feel about, you know what I'm saying, cheating yourself and going to work out and doing your thing?
What, cheating yourself?
Yeah, cheating yourself.
Not going?
Because you cheating yourself.
I'll go tomorrow, shit like that.
You really kind of like cheating yourself if you don't go.
You know what you're doing? How you do anything is how you do everything. And if you telling yourself you're going to go and don't go, that's going to reflect in every area of your life where you don't hold your word to yourself. And if you don't hold your word to yourself, you don't hold your word to your woman, you don't hold your word to your kids, and they know it, and they see it, because they saw you say you was going to start working out, and you didn't. They saw you say you was going to cut this out, and you didn't. They saw that you said you was going to start this business, and you didn't. Right? So now you looking faulty, and you're setting a poor example for the people you're supposed to be leading. So it started with self, but it's to be an example to everybody else. You get what I'm saying? So the fitness, yeah, the byproduct is a nice body, but it's about the mentality that you build by having to do something hard every day, by doing something that's not easy, but you do it any day consistently for a long period of time. Everybody want to know how to make some money or get some gain, but guess what? If you don't have the habits, the discipline, the consistency to do something over and over again for a long period of time, I could give you the best business plan. It don't matter. You're going to fuck it off because you don't have the habits and the discipline to do it. And most people, they want to jump to the next thing. Let's get your habits right, your discipline, your consistency, starting with working out, starting with discipline and what we put in our mouth every day. Once you master that, then you can master outward things. But nobody wants to master themselves first in that way. That's why I think it's so important. It's not about the fitness. That's not why I do it. It's about the mindset that affects everything else in life.
You know what? And that's crazy. And I told my girl, I'm like, damn. I said, you know what? If I can get up and I can get on this fucking treadmill, and I can do this and I can do that every day, that shit will leak into everything.
Every area of your life.
Yeah, it'll leak into everything else, and I'll be so fucking consistent with every single thing.
That's why you see a lot of really successful people. They be in the gym. Like, go to any high-end hotel, Ritz-Carlton, anything. At 4 or 5 in the morning, you're going to see these older white dudes in the gym. And there's the super successful guys. They understand that's a part of it. It's about the mental training that you need, and that mental is used for everything else in life. So I tell people, the body is a byproduct, but that's not even the most important thing you gain working out every day.
Yeah.
Not to mention, too, when you go into the gym, when you do high-performance activities, it puts you in a high-frequency state. When you're in a high-frequency state, you see solutions. You have clarity. When you ask yourself a question in a fucked-up vibrational state, you see problems. You see how it ain't going to work. You don't see solutions. When you get in that gym first thing in the morning, you flying high, that high vibration, the serotonin going off, the dopamine going off. Guess what? You see solutions. You see how it will work. That same problem yesterday you was tripping on, right now you see solutions to that shit. Why would you not want to start your day with that every motherfucking day starting up here? You get what I'm saying? It's just a tool.
Where did you learn that as far as working out and doing that, you know, following that consistency? Did it start in jail?
No. And I always tell people I didn't go to jail like that. I went to jail a couple times for a couple nights here and there. I ain't never do no real bid or nothing like that. But
yeah, me either.
Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get to try to pull my.
We found out what you did last time.
You didn't see what that nigga did. He got on all Gucci.
But, yeah, I ain't never been to prison or nothing like that. But No, I just learned that from just trial and error, understanding like, you know, when I go spouts without working out, I'll realize, man, I don't really feel right. I don't really feel that motivated. I don't really feel great. Then I start working out again. And I realize, man, what is different? I'm feeling good. Like, oh, I've been going to the gym again. So just, you know, trial and error and just figuring shit out, and then doing a little bit more research and understanding, you know, the dopamine that goes off into your brain when you do work out, the certain states of mind. And, you know, I'm big on Tony Robbins, and he always talks about your state is the most important. If you can control your state, you know, your energy. You know, you have to have a lot of energy in life to be successful. So that helps you with your energy and just being able to control your state. That's the easiest way. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care how mad you are, what you're going through. If you drop down and do 150 burpees, you're not going to be thinking about no problem you got. You're going to be flying high. So it's just a tool that I use.
Is there a difference between, is there a line between confidence and cockiness?
I don't think so. It's who you offending. When you offend somebody, it's cocky. You know, but I feel like it really don't matter, because a lot of times you got to be cocky. You have to be overconfident. Look at people like motherfucking Kanye West. If he listened to everybody else about who he was, he wouldn't be who he is. Right. You have to be overconfident. You know, and anybody who don't want you to feel like that, you're picking at their insecurity. You know what I'm saying?
So when you come off when you come off and you real confident, and then the motherfucker go and tell you, hey man, be humble. You know what I'm saying? That's a sign
what's
of
what's the definition of humble? Look it up in the dictionary. A low estimation of one's worth. No, you should never be humble.
So then break that down when it comes to 48 laws of power, when it goes to don't outshine the master.
Don't outshine the master. That's not being humble. That's being smart. I'm not humble. I'm just smart enough to know not to show how great I am in front of this person, because it may make them insecure and stop my shine.
But is their insecurity your responsibility? Because you shouldn't have to play down because somebody else.
I hear what you're saying, but if we playing chess, what's the best move?
For sure, play sheep for a second and then pop out and be the wolf.
Exactly.
I feel it.
You know, play possum on the ass, and then you know what I'm saying when it's time.
I see the tactic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we get a lot of that too, man, out here, especially in the culture. If you popping it, or you know what I'm saying, you got what you got on, or whatever the case may be, watch, you know, hat. It can be whatever, clothes, and you overly confident. You come around motherfuckers, and they'll try to dim your light. It's a lot of dimming your light going on right now.
The only people who want to dim your light is whose light is already dim. Because motherfuckers who shining, who winning, they want to see you shine. Motherfuckers who having it want to see you having it. It's only the motherfuckers who you're shining, it makes them insecure. Because you shining reminds them of everything they gave up on, because they really wanted it at one point, but they gave up on it. And you being everything that they want just sparks that insecurity in them. Man, I'm just here to say, hey, listen, it ain't never too late to be everything that you want it to be.
It ain't never too late.
It ain't never too late.
It ain't never too late. You can go get that, man.
Yeah, you can change your life in a year. You can change your life in 6 months, man. Drop the habits, man. Get in the gym. Come jump on my program. We'll get you right.
And what's so crazy is, like my dad will say, you'll take off the Gucci outfit, the jewelry and all that, take your shirt off, and that's your jewelry.
Hey,
your
man,
body look good.
Man, that's what I'm saying too.
It ain't about
that's what I'm saying.
Wearing. It's about not like that, but when the man take his shirt off, that's what the Watson do. That's why I said in between you and Watson,
man,
I'm finna get in shape.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, I be telling niggas all the time, you getting in shape will do more for your quality of life than getting $1 million. I promise you it will. If everybody in here was looking the way, if you could snap your fingers and look any way you want, have your body looking any way you want, that would do more for your quality of life, the way you look, your confidence, how you feel, the interactions you get from women, you know, things that would do more for your life than $1 million. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
yeah. If you know, if I can take my shirt off and it's supposed to be a trophy, I'm fucked. I ain't got no motherfucking trophy. I'm all dad bod, nigga. You feel me? Like, but I need to get in there. I was just telling myself that, like I said, I was telling myself that if I can do this, this is gonna leak into everything else. I can't be consistent over here and consistent over here and then go to sleep and then eat bullshit and go over here.
Hey, and I tell a lot of people all the time,
don't work out like that.
Listen, you don't really understand, man. People in my program, give it 2 weeks. When you start eating clean and you have the right proper macro ratio, which is your fats, your carbs, your proteins, right? It's a certain amount of those you're supposed to eat every day, right? Most of us are eating way too many carbs, way too many fats, right? And what that does is it makes your body digest your food all day long, which is taking blood from your brain to your stomach. The reason why you have brain fog, the reason why you can't focus, the reason why you procrastinate is because you literally have less blood in your head because it's going to your stomach to digest your food, and it's bullshit all day long. When you start eating clean, when you start eating proper, when you start eating the right amount of protein, you're relieving your stomach and you start to have more clarity. You start to think clear. You start to be more positive. Some depression goes away. So it's more than just being healthy. It changes a lot of different things for you.
Oh yeah, that's super free game right there.
So
that's super free game.
You had broke down earlier. You said basically the main reason why you stay so disciplined and so consistent is the example that you set. Is there anything else that gets you through those slumps where you really want to you do want to lay down, you do want to give that alarm clock that snooze button? Like,
I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this because I know myself. You know, this shit ain't smooth sailing. I fall off too. I fuck up too. But I probably fuck up worse than most people, you know. When I smoke, man, I was super addicted. When I drink, man, I'm drinking until it ain't no bottles left in here. So I try not to even play with it because I know myself. I'm not one of them people, I just take one sip. I'm not one of them people, I'm just smoke one blunt. I'm smoking a whole pack. Do you got more? I'm drinking a whole bottle. Can we get another one?
Right.
So I just know myself. And, you know, like I said, I know that your kids don't listen to what you tell them. They watch and they copy what you do. So I see everything, my good habits and my bad habits in my son. So I just want to be the best example I can set because I know he watching what I do, not listening to what I say. And that goes for my woman and things like that of that nature. If I want to help my family, guess what? I got to be such a great example that they can follow what I'm doing. That's why I'm dressed like this, because this is what I looked up to when I was younger, except I went down the wrong path. But if I could look flashy like this and somebody like I once was sees me and say, oh, I think that's cool, but guess what? I'm telling you not to do drugs. I'm telling you not to do this. I'm telling you to go down this right path. I'm telling you habits, gym, you know, work out, no vices, right? Then maybe I could get through to the person that I was and be the person that I needed when I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hard being a single father?
Man, ain't shit hard to me. I'm a motherfucking superhero. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you see that self-talk though? Mm-hmm. You see that's the difference. It's a motherfucker out here saying, I could get full custody, but damn, that's gonna be hard. Well, your self-talk is shit. Say I can do all things. You know what I'm saying? That's just what you gotta think. I think about it like this. If somebody else can do it, I can do it, because nobody is better than me. And the harder it is, the more strength of character you get. Hell yeah, it's hard, but guess what? It makes me a better man. It gives me strength of character. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. I got more on my plate than the next man. But if I could do that and figure it out, ooh, I'm a motherfucking beast. Because can't nobody do what I do. So I welcome the challenge. But when you're in the gym, right? You trying to push that bar up, right? The harder it is, the bigger your muscle, the more your muscles tear, the more they build back bigger. So the more stress I can take on, listen, your stress is your ceiling to your potential. The more stress you can take on, the more successful you'll be. We stop when we get anxiety. We stop when our plate is full. The more stress you can put on your plate, the higher your potential is going to be in life. So I'm trying to take on everything I can because I know on the other side of it is everything that I want. So I don't even think, is it going to be hard? I just think, man, is it something that I need that needs to be done? Let's do it.
Daily affirmations.
All day.
What made you take the route of improving the male rather than taking the easy content route and going head to head with a girl about points? In philosophy,
you know, because honestly, it was never about the content. I didn't start this to even be a content creator like that. I did this because when I started made my transition, you know, from lifestyle, I was just trying to teach other people what I was doing that worked for me, and I was so excited about the things that I was doing that was working for me. I was just teaching that. I just started kicking game, you know, because that's just who I am, and it ended up taking off into something on its own. But that was never the main thing that I was doing.
How do you feel about young ladies doing Onlyfans out here? I mean, because it seems like they controlling their own shit now. They don't need a nigga now. They going on OnlyFans and they said, you know what, fuck y'all, we don't need it.
I mean, if a woman want to do OnlyFans, man, she can do whatever she want to do. But let's not act like every OnlyFans model is making money. Go do the statistics. The majority, just like anything in life, man, it's a very small percentage on the top making most of the money and the majority not making no money. So I would just say for the women who doing it, hey, check this out. You finna put your whole asshole online for the rest of your life. That shit never go away. I don't care if you think it's behind a paywall or whatever. That shit is forever there.
It's forever there.
Not only did you fuck your chances of ever being a president, what you didn't, but your motherfucking kids can't be a motherfucking president. They can't do nothing important because what you fucking did. And you ain't even making a lot of money. Now, to the ones getting that bag for real, yo, you get millions. Shit, more power to you. I ain't mad at you. But most of y'all ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So do what you want to do, though. It's your life. You want to fuck it off, you know, for a couple of dollars here and there, you know, do that.
I never even really thought about that, though, because a motherfucker, you could change your life and be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to try to run.
Yeah, not even
and
that.
They probably like, hey, you can't run for nothing.
I mean, is that real though? Is that real though? Because a nigga like Donald Trump, grab him by the pussy, he all around the bitches, that nigga do it all the.
That's a man.
Oh, he said if it was a woman who's gonna run for president.
Oh, okay, different standards for women. And then, you know, Trump is an anomaly anyway. But yeah, for a woman, come on, ain't no woman.
Yeah, for a woman, for sure. Yeah, I see what you mean on that.
Ain't no way.
I was looking here too on your Instagram, man. The myth of a soulmate. So you don't think a soulmate is you don't think that's real?
Let me tell you what a soulmate is. I read a book once, right? A soulmate is what we would say a highly compatible person. And they did a study and they said each person has about 25,000 highly compatible people. So what I'm saying is you don't have no soulmate. You just too lazy to go and look for some more bitches because you don't want to put the work in. So, you know what I'm saying? And I say that, and I say, look, check this out. And I say that to say this. You done settle with that funky broad that's sitting next to you that you know she hates your dirty draw. She hates your guts deep down inside. She treats you like it. She talk to you like it. But you won't leave because you think that's the best you can get. And what I'm saying is, when I'm saying you don't have a soulmate is, there's better for you out there if you're willing to put the work in. It might be a lot of work depending on who you are, but it's for sure another woman out there that'll treat you better. You ain't got to accept what you got. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. That soulmate, that's some bullshit. That just make people accept poor treatment, for no reason. Man, ain't nobody no soulmate. I am the one. That feeling that you get from a soulmate, I'll give myself whenever I have a woman that does everything that I like and does everything that I want her to do.
So do you ever know, like, let's break it down, like, I call it rungs on the ladder.
Yeah.
Every girl rung on the ladder. How do you know when you at the top of the ladder?
It ain't never no top. It's always another one.
You could be 50 and then it's just like,
it's always
shit, ain't working for me. Next one.
It's always, just statistically speaking, it's 3 billion women in this world, man. And you only need a handful. Most people only want 1 or 2. Most only want 1.
Yeah.
You telling me if you put the work in, you couldn't find a better one? Just statistic, and that's why I really want to get through to people. Just statistically speaking. You hanging on to this broad as if it's not 3 billion women in this world. You can find another one better than her. That's my philosophy. And like I said, it's all about self-talk. And that's how I feel and that's how I walk around. It's always better. I can always get better. This bitch was cool, but the next one gonna be better. I don't care how good she was. It's always better for me. And you know why it's always better? Because I could always get better. As long as I could get better, I could catch better.
You know it's a bitch that's always tell you ain't gonna never find a bitch better than me.
Yeah, they say that. They trying to trick you. Is what they doing. It's reverse psychology. It's reverse psychology. It's
you
reverse
ain't gonna
psychology.
never find another bitch like me, nigga. Fuck you. Yeah, that is reverse psychology. It's a lot of that going on.
But
man.
a lot of dudes believe it, because guess what? They don't talk to women. You would feel like that. You barely caught that one. You was lucky to catch that one. So you like, how I'm gonna catch another one, man? I mean, and to that point, you probably right. But hey, man, get in the gym, work on yourself. Go out there, start talking to women. See, when you in the game, you understand the odds. I'm going out every day talking to 100 women. I know when I talk to 100, I might only catch one, and that's fine with me. I'm trying to hurry up and run through these 99 so I could get to that one. That's how it's supposed to be, because I'm not looking for everyone. I'm looking for the one looking for me. And the faster I can get this interaction over and find out she's not the one for me, I can find the one that is for me. But these dudes out here, they don't want to go through that.
Okay, just right out the gate, how you know if the bitch ain't for you?
Because she's not going with your conversation. She's not going in the direction that you want to go, or she's giving you pushback. Because if I'm talking to a woman, it ain't gonna take me but 3, 4, 5 minutes to know if she talking about what I'm talking about or not. Because I'm going down this path. Is she going down this path with me? Wherever that path may be. See, most of these dudes though, they just be talking. They get into a conversation with a woman with no destination, and that's where they end up getting nowhere. Anytime I'm talking to a woman, I'm trying to lead her somewhere. By me leading, I know if she's following, and if she's following, I know she's for me. If she's not, then I know this ain't for me.
So places like California for sure, and Miami definitely, you run into girls who got the whole "what you gonna do for me, what you gonna buy for me, spoil me" conversation just off rip, just off the first meetup.
I don't get that.
Those get shut down immediately?
Yeah, it gets shut down immediately. I don't really get it like that though.
Girls avoid the money conversation or what?
I mean, I just personally, I can't even think when a woman even like try to ask me about some money or like, well, what you gonna do for me? I don't know, maybe it's just my persona, how I come off, or like I said, I only deal with women who really like me. So if we even gonna get into a long form conversation like that, she's already shown that she really liked me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to her. See, these dudes, they just accept anything. As long as the girl comes, he taking them. Nah, it's requirements to fuck with me, baby.
Yeah.
What we talking about is hey, stop doing that. Is you gonna stop? Hey, don't do that. I don't like that. Is you gonna stop? Hey, okay, now if you jump all these hoops, now we could talk long form, But by then, she ain't even gonna come at me disrespectfully like that, asking for this and asking for that, because she already know what type of man I am. And if she was on that type of time, we'd have found out early, and I wouldn't even be talking to her no more.
Now, what if she jumped through all those hoops for 3 years, then get comfortable?
Then I'm gone.
Rungs on the ladder.
Like I said, man, 10 years, 15 years. Hey, you don't get points today for yesterday's game. I don't care how good you've been. what have you done for me lately? Like Janet Jackson said. You feel me? You got to be acting the way. The reason I got with you is because you acted like this. You get to acting different. Well, now that contract is ripped up because you're not the person that I got into this contract with.
Relationship changes.
Yeah, no, this bitch can't. Hey, you better. Hey, if you was playing a role, you better keep that role up if you want to keep me.
So in a situation like that, where she's now changed how she acts, is it cut or is it? Let's move back into this space that we was at, or it's cut.
No, I'm gonna let her know. If she been down, I ain't just gonna ghost her. I'm gonna just let her know. Hey, listen, and that's what I say. It's communication. I tell a bitch quick when I don't like something. I walk in the house and just the energy off. You know, but you know how a bitch be. She got an attitude, but she ain't saying nothing. You be like, man, why you got an attitude? She be like, I ain't even saying nothing. See, me, I'm the type like this. I don't give a fuck if you ain't saying nothing. The energy off in this house, you better fix it.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Food ain't cooked,
yeah.
ain't clean,
You feel what I'm saying?
shit ain't in order.
I'm gonna let her know. I don't like what's going on, whatever it may be. If you continue in this manner, we're gonna have to part ways. That's it. And I'm gonna stand on it, you know, and she know I'm gonna stand on it. So do what you want to do. I ain't saying you gotta get with what I'm talking about, but if you don't get what I'm talking about,
Shit's gonna change.
Yeah, but see, a lot of dudes they gonna say that, but they ain't gonna leave. She don't believe you. You done did this before. You came back 2 weeks later, bitch. I'll be with you 10 years. It's bitches I was with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I ain't talked to them in years, and I won't talk to them till the day I fucking die, and I don't even care.
Would you double back and ever bring a bitch back? Is there ever a concern for that?
Probably not. No.
He said on one of his posts, which I wanted to post it, but I didn't want to start nothing. If she's ready to leave, that's better for me. Because for every time she's ready to leave, there's another opportunity for you to knock another bitch.
Man, you get what I'm saying? Listen, when she leave, that to me, I celebrate when a broad leave. Because when she leaves, she's freeing up a space for another broad. I only got so much time in the day. And it's a broad who want that spot. And that's why I say these niggas out here who taking care of the household, who handling their business for their family. Do you know how rare that is?
Rare.
Bitch, you got kids. How many niggas out here is looking for a bitch with kids to support? But guess what? There's plenty of women out here who looking for a nigga to support them, even if he got kids. Men are the prize. The world has just tricked. It's called the great female con. They have tricked the man into believing that he's not the prize when he really is. Bitch, you can't fool me. You can fool that nigga, but you ain't gonna fool me. I know who got the power around here.
I'm finna hop in these shade room comments and say that niggas is the prize.
That's a million replies immediately. That's a million replies.
Somebody in the chat said, let's see his lineup. I want to see what that nigga lineup looking like. That nigga, he better have some bad bitches.
Better be the all-star team, nigga.
That nigga giving y'all niggas some game, man. You feel me? But yeah, make sure y'all like this video one time. Make sure y'all like this video. We here with Young Goldie one time, man. We in here with Young Goldie. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy channel. You feel me? I need y'all to subscribe to my boy channel because we doing it up over here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's get him to 3K today, man.
Yeah, let's get my boy to 3K. Get my boy to 3K right now, man.
Sub that sub.
Yeah, sub that sub one time. Make sure y'all follow my boy on Instagram too. He be doing it up over there too, man. But yeah, get my boy to 3K subs, man. You feel me? We gonna get into a couple super chats. We only got 3. You know what I'm saying? As you can see right there in the screen. You feel me? But yeah, man. Look, 6, what you got, man?
All right, so let me preface super chats. They gonna say what the fuck ever, all right? That niggas paid to say some bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ace Boy Dogface said he looked like he got his outfit at Soulja Boy garage sale and his jewelry afraid of the light. And then he also said he got his abs and chains and outfit off Temu. Jeffro Williams said, this fool full of it remind me of 80 Pops. 80s Pops, that's crazy.
These niggas think they could joke, you know what I'm saying?
These niggas sound like grade schoolers and the shit that they saying.
Basically.
Man, these niggas think they can joke, but thank you for the chili, you know what I mean? You feel me? Thank you for the
money
chili.
to come on there.
Yeah, niggas want to come on back on big.
What's your take on a nigga who would take care of a kid that's not his? Like, you know, the stepdad stepping in.
Man, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing on that because I had a stepdad, you know, and I respect what he did coming in and stepping in, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit, you know, that's a hard thing to do. You more righteous than me, but I ain't gonna down it because there's a lot of people out here, you feel what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do? You get with a broad that you feeling and she right, you just gonna what? Not fuck with her because she got a kid? I mean, you gotta make that decision on your own. I'm biased because, like I said, I had a stepfather who handled his business, so you feel me? I can't never talk down on that.
And then you see the people who, like, it's always trends on Twitter. It's always popping on Instagram. They'll buy food for one kid when the mom got like three different kids from 3 different dads. They'll buy food for their kid and leave the other 2 kids.
Oh man, yeah, you got to take care of your kid, man. It ain't your job. You know what I'm saying? You go into your kid's house to give him some food. You not thinking about some other kids that ain't yours. That ain't your business. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what you say today? I hope you starve, bitch.
Yeah, that's cold.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
I hope your
check
whole
this out.
family starve.
This ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, hey,
Worried
listen.
about me.
If them kids over there starving, then you need to call CPS on that broad then, cause your kid eating. You know, she ain't handling her business. Her kids ain't eating. It ain't yours.
Nigga said that's not my kid. You know what I'm saying? Stepdad dedicated. I like that one. You feel me? Shout out my boy, man. Yeah, man. My boy in this motherfucker, he definitely going to Sharp too after this. I'm glad y'all got the introduction with him on BACKONFIGG coming over here. He chopping it up with us, you feel me, giving us some game, but that's probably gonna be one to watch with him and Sharp. Y'all go ahead and tune in to that shit. Two niggas on the same mindset, but I'm glad he came over here, you feel me, chopping it up, giving us some game, fucking around with us. But again, though, you feel me? Let's get my boy, you feel me? Make sure y'all go sub to his channel. Yeah, man.
Refresh it? Yeah.
Make sure y'all sub to my nigga channel.
There we go,
My
3K.
boy got 3K.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking
Hit the
about.
button. Hit the button.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my boy at 3K.
And you know, I'm gonna drop that Pimpin' Ken, that whole Pimpin' Ken interview in the next day or two, just cause y'all got me to 3K. I've been holding that back just for my little community, but I'm gonna drop it.
Man, drop that shit, man. Drop all that shit, man. We gonna be looking too. I'm gonna make sure motherfuckers is in here looking. You feel me? We still gonna be promoting and doing it up. Good nigga in here, man. Good game in here, Gabe. You feel me? I appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, appreciate you from coming through, man. Anything else you want to tell the people what you got going on? Or
More
what's up?
gems, man.
Yeah, let them know, man.
Listen. I'm all about, trying to help people get to where they at. I got a program. It's called the Ultimate Man Program. It's for women too, though. We go back to the basics, like I was talking about this whole time. It start with you, man. Get your habits right. Build that mental toughness. Get that consistency, that discipline. Build your body right. And from there, that's foundation will spill over into every area of your life. So come get with me. Get your workouts. Get your macros down, get yourself right. From there, I got a game guy mentality course. I got a how to talk to women course. I got one-on-one calls you can get from me. I got mentorships. Young_Goldie_ on Instagram. Get at me.
Also, on Young_Goldie_ on your Instagram is where you can find those courses.
From there, you go to my site, GoldieRatio.com. But yeah, you can get it in the bio. Yep, right there. You go there.
Yeah, we going to all of this.
Oh yeah,
Don't even worry about nothing. We doing all of that.
I got
you
that.
feel me?
If y'all got some bras out there on some websites, some sugar daddy websites. I got 200 ways how to ask a man for money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you teaching game on all sides?
Yeah, he got it, man.
That nigga
Hit the
smart,
link,
dog.
man.
That
He
nigga
got
smart.
the mentality course. Oh, now we going back to this shit. He got the course.
Phil Jackson.
Oh yeah. Man,
He got
listen,
the
I got
course.
Hold on, let me grab this.
Yeah, man.
Let me know when the camera back on.
Oh, here we go.
I got the game guy merch. I had to go trademark this. Got more. So go check me out.
Yeah. Game Guy merch too. You can buy that. You can get that on the link too from your Instagram, right?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, everything right there. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I got a free community on school where I just be in there dropping gems, dropping, some of the mindset shit that people like. If y'all want to join that, that's free.
Yeah, I like that, man. Make sure y'all join. Make sure y'all subscribing. Make sure y'all doing it up, man. My boy got some game. I know y'all like it. I know y'all entertained as fuck. Like I said, that nigga gonna be over there with Sharp, so make sure y'all fucking tune in, because that shit gonna be going
Hey,
up.
my guy, Afi Kingdom.
Yeah, get at that,
Salute
man.
my brother Goldie, real Bayism, and super intelligent cat.
Yeah, Afi Kingdom. What's the deal? The General in Chief, whatever. Good looking.
Shout
man.
out the super chat, yeah.
Shirt shrunk, man. Young_Goldie. Like after the Mac.
Nah, I got my name from Johnny Cash the GOAT. That's who gave me my name.
Yeah. You feel
Who's
me?
Johnny Cash? I seen you kind of interview him or something.
Johnny Cash, he a cold player out of Memphis.
Okay.
Yeah, been doing his thing. He legendary in that space.
Okay.
Been doing his thing a long time. He went to the feds, had like 15, 16 bras. Got a huge story on him. He's one of the people who gave me a lot of my game. I came up under.
Yeah,
I got an interview with him on my channel too, right there. Game got Goldie, the GOAT, Johnny Cash.
Yep. Oh yeah. I was looking at that one right before you came here too. You feel me? Right before you came, he said he gave Yo Gotti his name, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Out of Memphis.
Yeah.
Yep. Feel me? Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy channel. Feel me? Game God Goldie on YouTube. Do it up. You feel me? Follow my boy. Subscribe to my boy. Don't worry about nothing. You feel me? Shout out to him. Back on Fig. Big oranges in the chat. Love y'all to death. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. You feel me? We trying to get to 200,000 subs. Make sure y'all do that. You feel me? Shout out PrizePicks. Make sure y'all use our code BOF. You feel me? The double your deposit up to $100. Don't worry about nothing. Mr.Mushies also, man. Make sure you use our code BOF15 with 15% off the entire site. You feel me? This is Back on Fig. You feel me? Every Monday and Friday at 4 p.m. You feel me? Friday at 4 p.m. too is going crazy. And yeah, man, we gonna be back with another banger. It could be random in here. This is what we doing. We working.